What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and I've got yet another amateur pool match to review with you. We're going to continue on with the Scotch doubles tournament from the last couple videos. With Michelle and I, we're going to be playing Joey and Maeghan, and I'm not going to lie, coming into this one, I was a little bit nervous. But you know what? Let's get into it. All right, let's get this media going. So if you haven't watched the previous couple videos, this was a wedding reception tournament for a couple of pool players. One's a big tournament director in town, and they gave it a 12 and under. But if you're a couple, you get one on the wire, and if you're 10 or less combined handicap, then you get another one. And in a race to 4, we go to 3. Some couples are going to 2, but we are coming up against Joey and Maeghan, who are they're going to 4. They are a max of 12, which I don't really know Maeghan that well. I know of her, but I don't know her game. I just know when you look at ladies tournaments or some tournaments around, she does pretty okay, let me tell you. And then Joey, that guy is just, he's nasty good. Nasty good. So, from what I understand, Maeghan should be even, if not better than Michelle. And I know for a fact Joey would mop the floor with me. So, yeah, I was a little bit nervous coming into this one. But you know what? We only need to go to 3 to their 4. I mean, what are you going to do? Give up? Nah, let's get this. So they won the flip, as everybody has so far. And, but Joey did a miscue on the break. But it's APA format, so he did get to re-break and dry broke. Therefore, we're taking stripes because apparently that's all we want to be in this tournament. It's so weird. When I was editing these, I swear we were stripes all the time. Crack me up. So, and I did get some feedback from you guys on the solids and stripes. I guess I need to do a little bit better with the contrast of the stripe one. So I've already got a couple videos made. We're gonna live with it for a second, but I hear you guys. I'll get it fixed. I've got some ideas, but in the meantime, we're gonna run with this as it sits because the video is already edited. So I'd rather get content out to you. So I got the ball, but I didn't leave Michelle a whole lot other than the 13 there, but I have to shape this 9 because it doesn't look like the 9 goes all the way down. I'm going to have to take this on the side, and I'm going to have to just give a little bit of a love kiss off that 4 ball to leave her a look at the 15. And looks like I did. 15's a little bit more square, so I think that even as a rolling ball, it should still skip by the 12. If she hits this firm enough, it should still roll forward. She hit it center. Still not bad. It came out enough where I can see it, and I've got a back cut. The real question is, where's it going to leave? It'd be really nice if I crash on that 1 and it just slow rolls down table, wouldn't it? I mean, paper thin. You saw, look, you son of a, come on, man. 12 ball hanging. Not the best, but you know what? That's a leave. She could have seen the 8. Dang it. So with that said, Maeghan comes to the table. Probably going to start with that 4 ball. Nice slow roll is what I would do. Good follow shot. Now this is where Joey's got a real good option to play a safe. All he's got to do is just hit that 7 easy, make our 12, leave the ball hooked. But you know what? I think it rolled a little too forward. He need to put just either a little bit of left just so when it hit that rail, it kind of checks up. But I think she can see it. Still thin. This is not a gimme shot by any means. There's enough traffic. I wouldn't even worry about your leave because the likelihood of getting a weird carom scratch, very minimal. Just swing for it. Oh, just ever so slightly too thick. That was a good try, though. That was a very good try. So now Megan's going to take the duck out, hit it real soft. I don't know if I agree with that. You want to put a little bit more on it to get around the 3 so we can see the 7. And then you've got a little bit more options. Because now, because he can see the 1, but unless you're trying to do a zigzag combo 1-7, which I do not like or recommend, he needs to be playing a safe. Tried the 2-7 combo. You know, I think he might have been able to just hit the 3 forward, get the cue ball to roll behind the 2, maybe leave me hooked. But instead, I'm pretty sure I can see the edge. Let me get the red dot here. So I'm going to be hitting this with a running ball, just half tip of left, really, just to kind of check it up, just so you don't accidentally go to the right and scratch. And hit it perfectly. 1-0. We win the break. And at this point, if you watch my other videos, yes, this is the point when we realized we're supposed to stay in rotation. So Michelle's going to be breaking since I made that 8 ball. Good square ball hit. A lot of movement on everything, but dry. Yeah, everything's standing. So let's see, it should be Maeghan come to the table because Joey missed that combo. I think just out of comfort, I probably would take that 1 ball. I just hit it basically center ball, just get it to bounce off the rail just a little for a little bit of breathing room. Yeah, she's hiked the butt up just a little bit. That'll work. Just pop it up. Might have hit a little light, so ended up rolling forward, or maybe she hit it just a little bit of top accidentally. And he is in that pocket. He needs to be looking at nothing but that 7, in my opinion. If you don't like the cut, go for the bank. But no, he's going for the 6. He's not even looking at the 2 ball either. That one's probably a little better. Unless he's point hooked. Yeah, he was deep in that pocket. That was no bueno. But look at the leave. Not terrible. And again, we are stripes. Seems to be a theme of this tournament. So I'm going to play just a little ticky-tack safe. Tried to keep it behind the 4. The way the 10 bumped the cue ball ended up moving the 4 out. So I think she can see the 5. It's trying to leave it a little nastier, but not perfect, guys. I'm an amateur. I have the ideas in my head. I can't always execute. I'm sure some of y'all know what that means. Know how that feels. Okay, so now he's got the same shot on the 7 as he would have earlier, but now he's not in the pocket, so a little bit more comfort. He's just taking a quick look, trying to figure out what kind of leave he wants to do. And maybe wait for the other table to get done shooting there. I don't even know if he let her finish shooting before he just steamrolled by. Looks like he's putting a little low right, spin all the way around. That should kick out to the middle of the table. And I see your reaction, Joey, but what'd you expect, brother? Yeah, so I think 6 ball is going, even though you're kind of over a ball, it's probably a little smarter than trying to do some of that 2 in the side. Even though now she's got to sit up on the table. That is an uncomfortable position to be. Oh, but you know what? Drilled it. Push the 4 ball into a bad spot. So that's not good. But when you got a guy as good as Joey, even though he hasn't shot great yet, so you guys have to take my word for it. This guy does some, he plays some pretty okay pool. Pretty good. Is he trying to put this? Whoa, got a leg kick on the other table. I don't know what Mike's doing over there, but okay. I also don't know what Joey was doing on that shot. That was, like, I think the 2 went by. Maybe he was trying to draw 2 rails into the 4. I don't know. But he got too thick, so the cue ball just hooked and went straight back. Took out our duck. So Michelle's going to go and run this 11 ball all the way up. Should just put some top English. Oh, going to hit the point. You jerk. Why's that point got to be there? Okay. So she can go and take the 3? Like, yeah, you can take the 3 easy, roll up for the 2, but you're not fixing the problem here. Okay, she sees something, or maybe she's playing safe. She might just be roll forward for a safe. I don't hate that. At least now the 4 goes both directions, so if we don't get out, they've got a potential. I like it. Okay. Looks like I'm going for the 12. Should be just a rolling ball. So now she's got options, and we do have table talk. Can't do coaches, so I can't come to the table and point exactly what, where, why. I can't look at anything in her perspective. But if she says, hey, what ball you want me to shoot? I can say 14 or 11, whatever. So I think for the pattern, I like the idea of the 14. Then I take the 9 up. That gives her, then you've got a couple different options here. You're probably going to go ahead and roll forward, take the 11. So I'm just double checking. Does the 11 or the 10 go both ways? But yeah, it's aimed at the point at this near pocket. So it's got to go to that top corner. Which, if I shoot this forward, nice and easy, just right there, all she has to do is just cut that 11 ball and just let the natural roll. Yeah, no, just cut the 11 into that corner pocket right by where her glove hand is. Cue ball's going to roll straight down. Then I'll take the 10. Gives her the 15. Because, I mean, like I said, if the 10 doesn't go by the 4 to this lower corner, you don't really... Oh, hit it too light. She didn't like the shot, apparently. Need to be a little thinner, maybe 20% more power, just so the object ball or the cue ball would roll down, but left them in a tricky spot. Can't quite tell if there's enough gap off the rail that you can go get that 2 where you pinch it between the rail and the 11 and it just caroms right in. I think that's what he's going to do. He's also got a safe option. He could just skin the edge of the 2. Cue ball goes forward, drops the 11, but you hit the 2 just hard enough to where it bounces off the rail, comes right back, and just completely snookers that cue ball. If you get that executed, oh, it's so beautiful. It's just beautiful and painful to get out of because you're stuck in a corner with a ball blocking you. No, he did go for it. Must not have had enough angle. Yeah, you need to be, I guess, maybe a little further up table by at least another diamond and a half. Might have had that option. But now I'm just having to punch this 15 as center as I can to shift it over to the other side. And instead, oh, look at that 8. Look at that 8 ball. Man, what you guys worried about? I knew what was happening. Nah, we're good. But somehow ever living slopped that 15. What'd that thing go, like 3 rails? So right here, Joey's not an APA player, and he was just, he's mostly tournament player or plays BCA rules. So he was just wanting to confirm in APA, when the cue ball is close to an object ball, what is the rule for a double hit? And I was like, it's just the same as any other league or whatnot. So, if you're within a chalk, you have to come at a 45-degree angle. You either come down at a side angle, anywhere kind of in that sweeping arc of 45 degrees. You can be good, but you can still double hit, even if you're 60 degrees, whatever. And Michelle plays the most beautiful save. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, he was just wanting to confirm, make sure that it was what would it take to be a good or a bad hit. So that's why him and I stepped over there to have a quick discussion. And we're going to take a little TV timeout. Oh, this guy. Oh, never mind. She's going to fire. This is tricky. You actually want to hit that a little thicker and softer. Thick just to get it to bounce off the rail, but thick enough that the 4-ball still rolls forward and stays in the way. Not an easy shot. So now I got to shoot this 10. Just going to be center rolling ball, nothing crazy. Just had to get around the 2. And not good. Got a great leave. Got my shape. Step 1, get your shape. Step 2, make the ball. I always joke with my teammates about that. Like, what? Because, most people, when they miss, like, oh, well, I got my shape. I'm like, well, step 1 done. Step 2, make the ball. Joey, get away. No timeouts. We're not real particular. It was a fun tournament. Yes, there was an entry. Yes, there was a side pot. We're playing for some money. But, oh, no, 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 no. Maeghan. Oh, you just need to stun that ball to the head rail. Just center ball. Just give it a nice little punch. Would have been good. But ball in hand with 1 left and an 8-ball hanging. I kind of like our odds. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but I like our odds. A good way to get on the hill. Michelle with a little bit of a stop shot. Slight draw. Joey says, man, whatever. You got this. 2-0. We're on the hill. Come on now. Love it. Michelle to break. I actually joked with him. I was like, well, technically I didn't shoot the 8-ball. So do we stay in rotation? Because I should be shooting. But no, I technically would have been the one that shot the 8. So it's Michelle's break. But it is APA, so you got to be in the kitchen. So it looks like, is he firing at the 7? Yep. Not a bad shot. I think the 2 still goes by the 11. If so, they've got a workable table. She just needs to start with this 5-ball. Like, I hit this just top, maybe even just wake up my mouse here a little bit. Hit that with just a little bit of right. Ooh, she got a little bit more than she wanted. I think they're wanting to maybe save their 3-ball, but save it for like second to last. You don't want that to be your last ball if you can avoid it. So, I mean, I would go 6-ball up here, just rolling ball. That should leave the cue ball close to the rail. That way, when you cut that 2, you can stun over to the far rail. Should be able to get a good bounce out. Oh, no, never mind. It bounced too much. He couldn't hold it, and he hit that pretty soft. I wonder if he hit his center ball, but punch it a little bit more so the object ball kind of hits that 6 and just dies. Maybe it just rolls in place. I mean, she doesn't have a whole lot of option here. Now she's got to take the 3. Probably going to be just a rolling ball, get behind the 9. Or 9, the 1, excuse me. I mean, technically, she's behind it. Oh, not the best of leaves. Because, like, even if he tries to punch this, off the 12, there's no way to get shape. So Joey's going to play smart, play a little safe, even nudge the 11 just a hair. Smart play. But if I remember correctly, I think I'm lined up square. So I'm just going to elevate. So we're bringing over the groom, the tournament director, the referee. Justin coming over. I think the back of his shirt even says groom. I actually forgot I did that. I completely forgot that I did that. It's like my match against Danny a couple episodes ago where he did that same shot to me and just kind of straight down and just whiffed it. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Good job, Todd. Good stuff. So I would put the cue ball on the other side, try to roll that 2 up to this pocket over here, this bottom right. And the natural the natural angle of that, the cue ball's going to go center table. Then he's got a good cut at the 1 down here. Because otherwise she's got to, unless she can do a stop shot, it's still leaving him a tricky position. Like he could hit this with, top left, but then you're trying to go through traffic. So he's got to hit this with top right, hit the rail, and spin up that direction. Definitely having to work that cue ball. And he tried the top right, just unfortunately didn't put enough on it, hit that 13 and died. So I say, Maeghan, that don't cut. Gonna have to bank it. I think she was asking, like, does she need to call it or something? I was like, that's fine. Oh, just a hair too tight. Good try, though. My brain's wondering. I'm trying to figure out why the camera's rocking, because we're up on this side long table that's very, very sturdy, or so I thought. So somebody must have bumped the tripod or something. But I'm gonna go and take the 9, that nice and easy, so she can take the 15. Go ahead and take care of this side of the table. Then we'll come back to the other. Okay. Now I've got all kinds of options. I can take the 13 to this low left, put some spin off the table or the side rail. But no, I'm gonna go the 11, just pull back. It looks like I'm hitting straight draw. Yeah, I was trying to leave it right there so she could just stop shot it. Over spun it, or at least overpowered it. So now she's got a tricky shot. She's gonna have to put some low to try to control this, if I remember correct. Absolutely drilled that shot. Probably one of the best shots I've seen her shoot in a long time. Man, that was beautiful. Such control. 3-0. Let's go ahead and pause that. 3-0. I'm not joking, guys. I was legitimately nervous when I found out this is who we're playing. I was like, all right, well, let's go do this. And then to come out 3-0, I was shocked. Truly, truly shocked. But you know what? We played well. took them. They were a little off rhythm, little. Which I mean, to get to this point, they had to win at least 2 matches, just like us. Or if they, I don't think they got a bye. So, but anyway, that was a heck of a match. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We're still fighting on. We're coming up to one more match. Going to be playing for the hot seat here. So you know what? Let's dive right into that one. But for now, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give me all that good stuff. And I'll be right back here shortly. Thanks, guys.